Dr. David Cropley is an engineer, lecturer, and author. He's the ideal man to give me a crash course in innovative thinking.
After about 10 to 15 minutes, people's attention drops off very significantly, so you've got to do things to keep bumping people's attention level up.
So I reckon as a homemade knife, it does a pretty good job.
That's amazing. This really works well. I reckon David would be a popular man in prison.
Is you might say, well, why not just build a tin can? It's a perfectly good solution. Why do we need to be creative in that situation? I coined the term malevolent creativity as one way to describe the creativity that terrorists and criminals can exhibit.
Okay, well, thank you, Wendy. Resilience is about the ability to recover readily or to bounce back from adversity. And the first point to make, therefore, is what if I was to spend the next 25 minutes standing on the desk like this with my umbrella? If we disassemble a bicycle and place all the separate parts on the ground in front of us, then it's clear that this collection of pieces has lost its bicycleness. And if so, why? So Linda said it's more fun. Physically, of course, nothing has been taken away, and yet functionally it's no longer a bicycle.
He said that innovation is the only mechanism that can actually change things in substantive ways. Innovation is where creative thinking and practical know-how meet to do new things in new ways and old things in new ways. And I think that's a very clear expression of what innovation really involves. You can build the world's most novel bridge, but if people can't use it to get across a river, or if traffic can't go on it because it's not strong enough, then it's not really innovation. It's got to both be novel and interesting and surprising.
Anything else?
No one else stands on tables when they talk.
So, in other words, have you ever seen it before? No.
And kind of going with the flow, understanding that sometimes you need to think divergently, sometimes convergently. To diagnose how well aligned their team or organisation is to the conditions that we know favour creativity and innovation. What I'd like to do is to give you my little take on why I think creativity is important.
So that whatever we do, we're capable of doing well, and to me that is resilience.
When I finally go crazy with all this creativity stuff, she'll be able to cure me. So the same process occurs when we start to say, well, it's no longer acceptable to cause the level of pollution that we are by burning oil. So we have to rule oil out as a solution for how do I generate electricity, and then we're forced to look at more novel solutions as well as solutions that will be effective.
I love this guy. He's just insulted me for the last 10 minutes, and he's done it with a smile.